Sick. All right, so we're talking about knee cup passing today. It's pretty simple. I'm not going to get super detailed. I'm going to show a couple of passes I like to do. Gabby was showing a low knee cut pass, like almost to the back of the knee / thigh, or I'm sorry, calf. Mine's going to be a little more traditional. We're worried about beating the knee shield before we go into the actual pass. Let me get you over here for me. So we're going to face this way. We're going to start from half guard, right? Just scoot towards me. Yeah. Half guard here. Okay, I talk a lot about like not being light on this bottom leg. For light on this bottom leg, they're clearing the bottom leg, right? I see a problem that a lot of people have is they'll get like here and they'll maybe shift to top side control, they'll come like this and they just let them pull the leg out, right? Now he's like an open scenario, pushing my knees, butterfly, what have you, okay? I don't want to be there. So I'm gonna have his leg nice and trapped and I'm sitting back on my heel to keep his foot trapped to start. If you're not flexible or you don't like sitting back, maybe your knees or you have tight ankles, we can just bring our knee above his knee to block it. Okay, same concept here. But the concept we need to look at in order to get to a knee cup position is transitioning our weight from the back of the foot to his hips without losing the leg. So a really simple way to do that, put a knee shield in for me. I'm gonna kind of like lean a little bit of pressure into him, okay? This top hand, or this outside hand is gonna go butt of the palm to the knee and I'm gonna pin it to the floor. As soon as I pin it to the floor, I'm gonna pick my knee up and set it on his thigh. Okay, I'm not going to stay on my knees because this is not a good passing position. You never pass on your knees, at least not efficiently. Okay, knee here, still posting. I'm going to lean laterally into his knee shield. Pick my far foot up. See how my knee is kind of pointed up and out towards the ceiling, not like this. I'm not out here and I'm not up here. Wide and lateral, putting this pressure in. I'm up and like over the top of his knee, kind of like really high here when I knee cut. A lot of people like to play low. It's kind of a preference, but I want you to get into this position. Everybody with me so far? So again, we're here. I'm trapping this bottom side ankle. I want to pin the knee before I move. My backside hand, not as important, but something I want you to look at is C gripping on the hip. I can put my elbow on the top. He's almost always going to be driving his shin into me, put counter pressure in here. Okay? So when I'm ready, it's high off my heels. Don't just try to pick your legs up back here. Here, here, here. Now this secondary hand can kind of move, but I still like to track this. I like to stay here just to keep it nice and stable. Okay, now from here, I'm going to show you guys two passes, fairly simple day to day. First one is going to just be a kind of a throw through or like just a smash over this knee. Sometimes the knee comes up a little high here. Maybe he's going here or he's pushing into my ribs here. All I'm trying to do is turn the pressure down on the knee so I can come back and check it through, right? Sometimes I can literally just go like this and beat it, but the idea is to get my armpit past his kneecap. So I'll lean and I'll pop over to get in. There's times where maybe I'll drop my chest here and then pop back up to shove, but we're just dropping into the pocket here. Topside hand's either cupping here or managing the inside space, and I'm dropping into my position. When I drop into my position, my knee doesn't touch the floor. My hip comes through. Boom, sit. Now two things we can go to from here that I like to play. I'm either trying to get over the top to go to a modified Kesa, or I'm backpedaling my hips to gather through to side mount, okay? Secondary one's gonna be an inside split pass instead of the smash pass over the knee. So everything's the same. We've worked to our position. I'm playing inside and we're here. Now, instead of going over the knee, we're gonna get to the inside of it with our elbow. So I'm putting pressure in. My goal is to get here, okay, to the inside. Secondarily, I can shoot an underhook here. The idea is I need to split his knees apart. So either of these positions work, either here or here, same concept. I'm gonna put my shoulder on the inside of his knee, and I'm just gonna make him do the splits. Okay? I like to go over, shoot my underhook, sink my hip in to the floor. I don't wanna do this necessarily, and like turn my hips out like this, because if he turns this bottom leg under me, he can catch, exactly. Now we're in like an awkward position where he's getting underneath me and shrimping. I'm just here, low and heavy. Okay, we can slide through to attack or back step together. Does that make sense to everybody? Anybody see any of that again? We all set? You run two? Cool. So I'll run through it one more time. I'll do both passes. We're here. Okay, I'm going to transition my weight to my hands from my legs. Hands from legs back to legs. Okay? First one here, I drive some pressure in laterally. If I can get this hand up to check, great. If not, I can cut through, underhook, and go. Or if I want to do the split, Maybe I'm playing here. Maybe I can get inside here. I'm in my pocket. I'm just gonna lean, point my knee out, and start to sink here. Okay? Under. My knee doesn't touch the floor. My hip comes through to 7. Questions on those? Pretty simple stuff today. We're not getting super detailed. We're gonna do a bunch of positionals off of this. This works. You should ask, what's her name? Jasmine Rocha, I think, is Wagner Rocha's daughter. They did a press conference with Fionn Davies, and she was like, what are you gonna do? Knee cut past me? And that's what she did, and then she won. So either way, they work. Marcelo's big on these. Play with these. We'll do some rounds after this. Cool? Ready? 1, 2.